Hi, I'm Neddie. In this video, I'll be making a drop with two halves that sound like Virtual Riot and Barely Alive. The two recently released head-to-head Volume 1, where they made VIPs of their older tracks. I absolutely loved every second of it, so here we are. I'll split the drop into two halves, one being in the style of Virtual Riot, and the other in the style of Barely Alive. Let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Virtual Riot's part. So let's lay out a drum loop. There we go. Okay, so let's start off with like a basic Riddim yoink in Serum. Okay, so basically I have one wavetable here, which is just like a digital wavetable. Then I FM'd that to a triangle wave, and then I added this this little like yoi kind of filter on it. Then in here I added some distortion, hyperdimension, then I added some multiband compression, and a combs filter to top it off and give it that metallic sound. Let's frequency shift this. Okay, there we go. And now let's add a little layer underneath the main Riddim yoink that'll like serve as like a muddy-ish sounding like growl sound. Okay, there we go. So that's some simple delay. Okay, and let's EQ this to remove some like space that this occupies. Okay, so now let's add a respace. Okay, let's add a fat rack. Let's EQ, or let's auto filter that. Let's add a saturator. Let's add a reverb to this. Okay, there we go. We need something else on like the second hit right here. Maybe we could do like a little triplet thing. Okay, let's add a fat rack. And let's see if we can do some like let's add some simple delay to that. Okay, let's make the sub also go onto these things. The sub can also be like way louder. Okay, let's make the sub follow the little pattern. Here, let's give this thing its own sub so that it like follows it better. Okay, so now let's add like the little classic like Virtual Riot riser thing. That one. Yeah, like that, and then let's speed that up a little bit. And let's add like a little fill. That exact one. And let's see if we can like raise this an octave. That's too much. Let's do that. Let's duplicate the main patch, and then we'll do like a different yoink for like the last two beats. Yeah, let's just use this yoink the entire way through. Okay, there we go. That's cool. Let's duplicate this patch again, and then we'll just modify this again. There we go. And let's see if we can make one more variation of this. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, what if we do a little drop fake out here? Here, and let's copy the little riser thing. Now I have prepared something very special for this very occasion. I found the exact fill that Virtual Riot uses in a lot of his songs. So let me slap that in. I found it. I have it. It's mine. Thank you, Internal Error, for showing me this. Oh my god, dude. Oh my. Beautiful. Oh shit. Here, let's also see if we can do something with this. Let's see if we can find like a Team Fortress 2 sample and just slap that right in.
You shouldn't even gotten out of bed.
Okay, perfect. Okay, there we go. So let's drag these in real quick.
I was about to call it a day.
Okay, here, let's remove this snare real quick.
I was about to call.
I will just remove the basses as well.
I it a day.
I guess we should like switch up the drums now or something. Let's see if we can do a rhythm clap thing. It's a little weird sounding. We gotta switch this up as well. Just frequency shift it. And this little like triplet thing is getting annoying as well. Dude, that's way sicker. What? Nah, that's way too dry, that's fine. Let's cut everything out right here at the last snare hit. And then let's get some barely live drums. Yeah, let's get this exact sweep as well. Okay. There we go. Yo, this is sick. Okay, so let's start right off with like a fat growl, like a super big growl. Okay, and now we're just gonna like process this exact sound into like oblivion and just like keep adding saturation and like a bunch of modulation stuff until it sounds like a growl. Oh, let's add a Serum and we'll just make a bass, like a main bass patch out of it. Let's duplicate this and make the sub. Okay, and let's also just scrap this idea basically. Here, let's add a little top layer. Let's see if we can do some like pitch bending. Here, let's do the same thing to this thing. Let's see if we can, instead of making this like quarter notes, let's see if we can make this like half notes. Let's see if we can modify this this growl a little bit. And now let's duplicate this again for some more length. Yeah, let's take this note and just like not sustain it. Okay, and then for the extra sauce, what we're gonna add is yeah, perfect. Okay, let's see if we can make a variation of it with the main bass patch. Okay, this pitch bend is kind of annoying at this point. Let's make a new Serum patch, and we'll see if we can make some like big stab or like yoink, some kind of thing like that. Let's get a fat rack. Let's add an OTT. Here, I'm just gonna like put this on like random. Okay, let's make some variations to this. Let's frequency shift this. I'm trying not to make this like super static and like unmoving, but it's hard to change like one parameter that like changes the entire sound. Let's see if we can add some like reverb to this. Let me get an impact. Okay, let's get that little barely live riser thing. Okay, and let's get a little like tape stop thing. And just like that, I pretty much think we're done. So why don't we go ahead and take a listen to this track that sounds like Virtual Riot and Barely Alive.
All this money.
I was about to call it a day.
And just like that, you have a track like Virtual Riot and Barely Alive. Let me know if you liked it with a comment down below, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.